Slightly Unblended. Today, I don't even know if I need this intro because I feel like I did that in the first look that I did, but let's have some fun. This is here and I have 3 looks for you, so if you'd like to see them, just keep on watching. You guys, I'm so excited. I did not think that I was gonna get this, partly because I've been trying really hard to not order makeup except for like things that I run out of. But today I had an awesome nail day. I got the new Juvia's place, Wahala. I do believe that's how you say it. I'm not quite sure, so please forgive me if I'm wrong, but translation drama. So they're a drama palette and I am so excited to even just get into it. I had to look as soon as it came in and I was like, oh, I wish I could have got my reaction. But look at how beautiful this is. And my camera is not wanting to be very fun today. Check it. Look at that. I'm gonna include swatches, and I believe that the title of this video is gonna be 3 looks with 1 palette, but I plan on doing more. But today I'm just gonna start with doing some looks, and instead of talking entirely too much, because I probably lost half the people that were interested, let's jump into it. This seems so weird doing this eye on camera, being that I never do. I usually have it done, but I didn't want to touch this palette until I was gonna sit down and film. So I do not even know where to begin. Like, everything in here is, oh my gosh, the shift of power, just, oh my. Is it picking up on camera? Like, let me see, yeah. It's not wanting to do it. But it's picking up green right there, but like, it's almost like an oil, like, you know how like if you go to the grocery shopping and like a car's linked oil, that's about what it looks like. So like, not on camera it's pulling purple, but when the light hits it just right, it's that like, I don't know, like blue, green, purple, like it's just intense, and that is calling my name right now. So what I think I'm gonna do, I think I'm just gonna do all shimmer right now and just use that, because right now that's what's calling my name. So that's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna go ahead and take this e.l.f. Line and Define tape and get that packed down. Well, packed down. Get that down and then start adding some of this beautiful shade. Oh my gosh, it like makes my heart almost skip a beat looking at it. Get this taped off. Ah. Alright, I cannot stand it anymore. I have to at least try to do a swatch right now before I do this. Oh, it's so gorgeous. Oh my, oh my, like, can you see? Oh, it's beautiful, and it even like has the perfect shift once it's down. Like, okay, this is exactly the shade that I'm going to go and start with. I don't know what I'm gonna do aside from that. I'm thinking that this is just what I'm gonna be putting all over. Like, it's fixing to be, okay, I've got to stop being so weird. I'm gonna take the Morphe M408 brush and I'm just gonna, I'm dipping into it and it's just like butter. Oh my gosh, it's beautiful. I'm so glad I decided to get this. I'm just gonna take it and pat it down and wing it out. I hope that it's shifting where you can see it on camera right now. I want this to be dramatic. So I'm just packing it down and kind of blending it just a little bit. I'm going to take it about up to the crease. Giving me so much life right now. Okay. Oh my gosh. Oh, I love the shift. Yes, yes, yes. Okay. I am probably entirely too excited about this one. But just for good measure, I'm going to use my finger to get it to be a little bit more. Oh, I should have done this to begin with. Just for the effect. Oh my gosh. I love it. Just let me see if I can get this to translate on camera. So, do you see the shift that I'm talking about? It's freaking beautiful. This looks like I went and dug in an alien's nose, but okay. There we go. Yes. All right. I'm excited. Like, did you see it? Okay, I made a whole mess, but that was worth it. So what I think I'm gonna do with this is to give just a little bit of something. I don't quite know what I want to do. Oh my gosh, there's so many options. Like, oh, I think I might take a tiny bit of sis. So that's gonna be this one right here. Hopefully I won't stab my finger into it and make a whole mess. But I think I'm gonna take a little bit of, I don't know. I don't know. Do I want to do that? I'm indecisive. This is terrible. How is it this hard? Oh my gosh, it's so pretty. I don't know. Let's take the tape off and see what I think needs to happen. Okay, that was not very even, but that's an easy fix. What I'm gonna do is take one of my little Q-tips with some makeup remover on it and throw my bag. What I'm gonna do is I'm just going to get that good and cleaned up. And what I think I'm gonna do is take just a tiny bit more of that eye primer and apply it right here. And just so I don't have this much extra coming off the corner of my eye with no color, I'm gonna apply a little bit more of this eye primer and some more of this beautiful, beautiful power shade. And I'm gonna switch brushes to this Luxie Small Shader brush to apply that, just because it's a little bit more like dome top maybe, like I don't know, it's longer and thinner. So now I just have a tiny bit up here that I need to clean up. I feel like it is a whole vibe. Yes. Alright, now I don't know where I want to go next. So, because it's going to take me a second and I'm not going to quite know what I'm going to do. Give me some ideas down below. What would you like to see me do from here? And then I can do a video doing that look. So I'll be right back, hopefully with a decision that's been made. I think what I'm going to do is take this ABH eyeliner, and I've been obsessed with graphic liner lately, so I think I'm going to try to go into the like thought process of a graphic liner. Just kind of outline it so it's more where it appears to be cleaner. Okay, but for it to appear cleaner, first it's gonna look messy. So this is why I don't talk when I'm doing my liner, and I'll usually do a voiceover because I feel like I have to hold my breath. Otherwise, I'm just like, ooh, all over the place. So there are some little jag marks, like rigid looking, that I'm not happy with. I'm gonna go in and try to get that more clean or cleaned up better. And then if I take the liner down a little too far, I'm just gonna cover it up with this power shade. Now, just gonna take this Luxie small shader brush and some more of this power shade and get it touched up. And right out here where I got really messy, I'm just gonna take some concealer on a brush. I'm gonna use this little Morphe brush and I'm gonna clean that up. Now that it's pretty spiffy, I do believe, I am gonna finish this eye off camera, do the rest of my face, and I'll be right back so that you can see the finished look, and then we'll jump on into the next one. Okay, so this is look number 1, and I am beyond obsessed because this shade, the power shade, oh my god, and the power shade it is because it is my obsession. It's like, whoa, I don't even know the words to say, but yeah, I love it. I was like, went in there to the bathroom to like move my hair around because I had the clips, and I caught the shift when I was doing it, and I was just like, but this is look number 1. And for the lower lash line, I really didn't do anything. I just used this NYX Jumbo Eye Pencil in Milk to line it, popped on some mascara. I wanted a little like dramatic moment, but I didn't want to do too much. Like, I didn't want to take away from the shift. So I was like, well, we'll just focus up here, and yeah. So, pretty simple, right? Let me know what you think. And we're off to the next 2. Look number 2. Okay, I feel like this is something definitely different. I feel like lashes is really going to pull it together. I was just kind of looking for some inspiration for a look the other night, and I ended up here with this P. inspired look. So I'm kind of getting some inspiration from it. I didn't want the colors to be exactly the same, but I kind of wanted to do my own thing, but I wanted to like do something with this palette. So to start out, I'm just going to take the ABH A14 brush. Yes, A14, because I tried to say A13 the other day, and I was like, oh, that's not right. But I'm just going to take this. I'm going to use the shade BU. And I'm just going to start off by applying it right into the crease area. Not super, and I am gonna wing this out a little bit, but I'm not super worried about how it looks like towards the middle of the crease. And I don't want to do too much with this because I found when I was doing this other eye, things I would do differently, so I'm probably gonna do the things differently now. So I'm just gonna take that down here as well. This was one of the things that I was like, yeah, I would definitely do that differently. I'm not going to take the purple and like make it be as dramatic, like all one purple out here, because I had to clean that up, and that was fun. It wasn't like too terribly bad though. And my batteries died. It seems like that happens at least like every other time. So I just went ahead and applied this shade right here onto towards the inner corner, and I'm not just super concerned with making it come up to the middle, as I said before. So yeah, it's pretty getting there. So, ooh, I'm gonna sharp the brush. I've been mad because I need that one. Okay, so what I'm going to do now is just make sure that this Morphe brush is cleaned off. I'm just going to use it. I'm going to go into the shade Busybody, which I definitely feel like that's been me this week. I just feel like I've had so much housework, and I don't know, it's just wild. So I'm taking it, and I'm just going to get it, tap off the excess, and I'm just going to start to blend that. So today I was gonna do 2 looks and then like work on having it done sooner, but I mean it'll still be ready on the day. But I did not get any sleep last night, so I ended up taking a nap when I got up. And then my whole day was off and I was like, I have to film. I was like, okay, I'm gonna make this a 3-day thing, which is fun. Definitely fun. So I'm just taking this and blending it out very gently. We can go in and touch that purple up as well. And this can get onto the center and it'll be okay. I'm just gonna have to clean it up with concealer anyway. Get it good and pat it down and blend. Okay, I'm gonna touch the purple again. Well, again. I don't think it was again. I'm just gonna touch it up. Just getting it nice and built up. So I think that's gonna be good for now. I'm just gonna take this Sigma E25 brush in the shade Over Salby. I don't know, this is pretty yellow shade. I love it. I'm just gonna take it from the inner corner and blend it upwards. This is gonna be somewhat dramatic. This was another reason I was like, I'll just do one look today because I don't feel like redoing my brows after this at all. Brows take me too long and I suck at them. So when I get them done, I don't want to mess with them anymore. Just gonna take it down the bridge of my nose, coming towards the inner corner. Doing back and forth motions. Windshield wiper motions. I always forget what I'm gonna say. So there's this girl on TikTok and she used Untitled by Knuckle Puck while she was doing her makeup, like for the thing, and caught it stuck in my head. So now it's like, just want to turn on copacetic. So while I'm doing the rest of my face, I'll probably turn that record on because when I got my new phone, somehow that album got deleted. And I'm like, why? One of my favorites. Why is it not there? And I'm just too lazy to get it back because I don't want to run my phone out of room. But I'm like, I'm going to have to get that back. Just get that nice and blended here. We're gonna have to add a little bit more pink. Go ahead and clean the brush off. Take this one, or you can take any brush. There's a fluffy brush. I think I'm gonna take this one. This is, I do believe, is what I used earlier. I can't remember. So, tapping off the excess and just getting a good little blend. I think I just did this to do a little bit of touching up and not quite like going back in and doing certain things. So I'm probably fixing to switch brushes. Whatever brush that you're the most comfortable with, use it. When I first started, God, I don't even know if this is a real Luxie brush. I ordered it off eBay like a couple years ago. So it's like, it's supposed to be the Luxie small tapered blending brush, and I ordered this. This would be the entire look, one brush, except for I had like one that I would cut my crease with. It was probably a flat brush. I don't know. This was my old trusty, and I don't use it hardly as much anymore, but that's fine. I still use it some. Still got love for it. Does the job. But I'm just gonna touch this up. So if I'm being like super kind of quiet, but like goofy, I'm just really tired. Ah, my nose. This nice and gradient. So I'm just gonna clean this brush off and get a little bit more of that yellow shade and just really blenderoo. Just kind of going back and forth between the shades to get it as pigmented as you want. It's a very pigmented palette. It blends awesome so far, but I definitely used more more shades today than I did yesterday, so. And do you know how hard it was to not use powder today? Oh my gosh, I just wanted to so bad. I love that shade so much. So now time to touch the purple up again. I'm just gonna take the same brush that we use, ABH A14, get some on it and get it nice and touched up. Just did a little windshield wiper motions very light-handedly. There we go, yes. My hair is even looking wild, but I did do something with it today. I tried to make it voluminous. I don't know anything about hair. Used to, I was a hair doing, I would do it. I'm just going to go into, what am I going to do now? So now I'm just going to take some of this e.l.f. Hydrating Camo Concealer, my Morphe M421 brush. Yes, M421 brush. I'm just gonna kind of clean it up, make a mess, make it look so much worse. I was looking at it and I was like, this is almost a beautiful disaster. But I feel like it's just gonna come together. I don't know, there's just something about this palette that is making me want to be more creative than I feel like I've been in a minute. So I'm so excited about it, which I would say I'm so excited. I need a bigger vocabulary. What I'm gonna do here is get it tapped down. Try to get it about as even as possible, but I guess it doesn't matter because I feel like this is art. And I'm just gonna clean that. I don't know why I keep saying I'm cleaning it. I'm concealing it, but then I'm gonna clean it. So to me, this is definitely one of those trust the process kind of things, because this looks freaking whack. That's an attractive that's an attractive cut crease, right? I'm gonna take a Q-tip and some of this micellar water and remove that, and where I didn't get the concealer, because I'm just kind of being lazy now, but I wanted to get it mapped out where there was a lot more eyeshadow. And then I'm going to apply some of this ABH eye primer, and we'll get the rest of this going on. Definitely looking crazy, I know. I'm just going to take my Morphe M421 brush again to apply my eye primer. I always act like I didn't just say that, but now that we're like this, I'm just gonna take Sis, which is this really nice dark purple shade, and apply it to the edges of the primer. I'm just going to start out by applying it right here and trying to get it blended with BU. I'm just gonna tap it down like this and bring it in just a little bit more. Now for the inner corner area, I'm just gonna, oh that's bad. I hate when that happens. See, my eye fold on this side sometimes, like, I guess gets caught on the primer or something. I don't know. But I'm just gonna drag, well not really dragging it, but I'm just gonna tap that inwards a little bit. I hope that helps. I completely forgot to turn the ring light on. I'm sorry. So I'm really just packing it down. I'm gonna blend it together by taking this the A14 brush and some BU. Okay, now for this part, I'm gonna just use my little fingy and use Envy. And what I'm gonna do is get that. And this is a gorgeous color. Get it and just apply it really a beautiful mess, I feel. That good and applied there. And then I'm just gonna take this Luxie small shader brush and the shade Unafraid. I'm just gonna blend that into that shade and into the matte shade. Into the little halo cutout here. I don't know, I felt like doing something that was fairly messy would be interesting, because I usually try to do like super clean looks, but I feel like some messy ones are so cute. And I keep trying to look and see if I'm getting everything as even as I can. I'm gonna go back into that yellow shade, tap off the excess, and kind of tap that along the edges here, kind of back and forth to get it somewhat blended out. Let's see. Yeah, I like that. And I'm going to clean this brush off and go into Busybody again. Tapping off the excess and just blending that right on up this way towards the brow bone. Kind of blending it with that shimmer as well. I'm going to take a little bit more of that Envy shade and just bring it down. Kind of blend that together. And I feel like this is going to work pretty well for a brow bone highlight too. I'm going to get some more of the yellow and tap off the excess and just kind of tap that along the edges there. Flicking it out. Bringing it downwards. Oh, she's coming together. So cute. So for a little bit more, I'm just going to take Envy on my finger and kind of press it right down the center there. Ooh. Okay. Now, back into Unafraid just to apply it to the edges. Get it like it's hugging that shade. I want it to look like it's hugging it. Or I do anyway. You can do what you want. Okay, so this is the finished look. I decided that it would be easier to explain what I did with my lower lash line, and I've been having camera issues, so I do apologize. But what I did is I lined my waterline with the NYX Jumbo Eye Pencil in Milk, and then I took the shade Sis, and I got like, put it everywhere but in the middle, and in the middle I used Envy, and then I smoked out the lower lash line with Busybody, and then to blend that out I used the yellow shade here, and I didn't do mascara on my lower lash line. I just used some Kiss lashes and corset that I've cut up because they were on their way out anyway, and I ordered, where did I set it? I ordered this stamp from Milk Makeup. Well, I got it from Sephora, but it's this cute little lightning bolt. So I decided that I felt like that would be like, put it together like a whole beautiful disaster. So this is the second look, and I'm so excited to do the third one, and I hope you're as excited as I am.
So starting out, I'm priming my lid with the ABH eye primer and going into the shade BU and applying it into the crease and slightly winging it out. I'm going in with a light hand and doing little windshield wiper back and forth motions. For this, I just took a Morphe pencil brush. Now I'm just taking this Colourpop E1 brush and just packing some more BU into my crease and blending it out softly. I'll be blending out the BU shade with Fire with the Colourpop E1 brush, and I'm just going to apply it right where I left off with BU and just use baby back and forth windshield wiper motions with a light hand for a better blend. To blend that out, I'll be taking Oversabi and the Sigma E25 brush and just lightly blending that out towards the brow bone with a soft hand and making back and forth motions like windshield wipers. I'm going to go back into Fire just to touch it up because it lost a little bit of its redness, but I'm going to be taking the shade Unsilenced in just a second to really make that orange pop and get that sunset blend. For this, I'll be taking my Luxie 237 brush and doing soft back and forth motions just to get that blended, and I'm going back into BU just to touch that up and deepen the crease up. Always make a little time to add a little weirdness into your life. It makes it better. I'm taking this micellar water just to remove some of that BU shade so that I have a cleaner base to work with. That way that the colors don't muddy when I lay that primer down. Speaking of primer, I'm taking the Anastasia Beverly Hills eye primer and applying it to my lid using the Morphe M421 brush just to really define that crease. Next up, I'll be taking Cis and BU and applying it to my lid. I'll be taking Cis and applying it with a flat brush towards like the center of my lid, kind of like it's leaving a little room for the little halo eye. But then I'll be blending that out with BU with the Morphe pencil brush. That way you get that nice blend and a little bit of smokiness. For this, I'm using a really light hand and winging it out and doing little bitty back and forth motions, and kind of when you get more towards the inner corner of the eye, I'm just packing that down, but I'm also like lightly blending it back and forth as well. Now I'm taking this fluffy brush just to get that nice and blended, and taking this shade that I have right here, Gossip. How did I forget that? It is so gorgeous. And applying it more towards like the crease area and kind of outward. That way it looks like it's being hugged by Cis. Look at it. Look. Oh, here it comes. I'm using Power, of course, my favorite shade. And I'm applying it to the edges of Gossip and Cis. That way it kind of like blends into it nicely and it gives it that awesome shift. Now I'll be taking some micellar water and a Q-tip just to clean that up and give it a sharp winged effect. For my lashes, I'm using the Kiss Lashes in Splendor and using the Colourpop Creme Gel Liner and Charmer to line my waterline. And I'm going to be using BU just to put that into the lash line and blend it out with a little bit of the shade Busybody. And then I'll be blending that out with this awesome yellow shade just to get that real nice sunset effect. I'm taking this NYX glitter primer to add the shade Pepper Bodie. Well, it's this glitter and it is absolutely gorgeous. And I'm just applying it to my inner corner to have that real nice pop-in inner corner highlight. My mediocre swatches. So I'm going to start with the top row with BU and then go to Power and then just like from left to right all the way down. Here's BU. That's not a good swatch. Let's try BU again because that didn't work out so well the first time. Focus. Okay. Stand Up, which I have not used yet. Ugh. Fighter. Ugh. Do another one because that wasn't a very good one. And my favorite so far, Power. Ugh, that shift is Unafraid. Ooh. Pride, which I have not used yet, and it seems to be very light. It may not show up very well. Yeah, it's not showing up very well. It's a super, super light color.
That's just how light it is. Gossip. Oh, I almost put it on that one color because I can't see it. Oh, beautiful. Rumors. Yo. Yanga or Yanga. It's the glitter. Oh my goodness, that glitter is gorgeous. Envy. Look at how iridescent and gorgeous that is. Sis. Give it another once over. I'm not very good at swatching, you guys. Over Sabi. Unsilenced. Love. Yowza. Woke. It's a pretty light purple. Unshook. Busybody. I totally skipped Pepper Bodie, my bad. I don't know how I missed it. But it's another glitter. So it goes right before Busybody. I'm so sorry about that. I don't know what I was doing. And because the glitter needed a little bit more, just because it's pretty. Look at that. And the last one, another glitter, is Clout. And oh my gosh, it looks absolutely gorgeous. Oh my damn. What's that? What's that a little bit more there? Look at that. Look, it's so pretty. You guys, what do you think? I know my swatches aren't the best, but I feel like even just like the shimmers, there's a bunch of shifty shades. And not shifty in a bad way either. They just got that shift and they're like so gorgeous. I think this is without the ring light because I feel like the ring light was giving off a little blurry effect. But yeah, alright, now back to the last of the video. So this is the finished look. I'm pretty happy with it. I just kind of threw it together last minute. I was like, what am I going to do with the third look? I definitely plan on doing more with the glitters. Like this glitter just went on effortlessly. I really even don't even think I would have had to use that glitter primer. Super awesome. So far, my thoughts on the palette are just like, wow, this is one of the best Juvia's Place palettes that I've ever purchased. I love it so much. The colors are amazing. They blend so well. The shimmers that I've used so far are like butter. Oh my gosh. And that power shade, I had to use just a little bit of it to get this all blended together. I so far definitely do not regret my purchase. So let me know what you'd like to see next down below. Any ideas on what I should do with the palette? What would you like me to do as a tutorial with this palette? Because I am pretty sure it is going to be several videos worth of content with this palette pretty soon because I love it so much. I don't see myself really using much else for quite a bit. This is like my favorite palette right now. It just blows my mind. Like, I can't wait to get into the swatches. Or if you, well, I mean, they'll be up probably before this outro. But oh my gosh, y'all. The shimmers are freaking amazing. The mattes are good. It's like the standard Juvia's Place formula. Just pigmented, amazing. And honestly, I cannot say it enough. I am so glad that I got this palette. I love it, I love it, I love it. Okay, now that I've been weird for 5 minutes, let me know what you'd like to see next down below. Don't forget to follow my Instagram if you'd like to see some more of this shenanigans going on here. And don't mind my hair today. It's a whole mess. And I have TikTok. I'll have it linked down below. My Facebook page, a Twitter that's just a bunch of me being awkward and boring and all that good stuff. So yes, if you'd like to see more of me, I'll have my social medias linked down below. If you'd like to see more of my tutorials, if you'd like to see little weird things that I sometimes tend to throw up on Wednesdays, please subscribe and hit the notification bell if you'd like to be notified whenever I do upload videos, which is weekly, sometimes twice a week. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope that I'll see you in the next one. Bye!